Good morning, tribe. This is an important message. I hope that you could take the time to listen to it. We have entered a very important time, cosmically, galactically, dimensionally, of uniting with our tribe, forging very important relationships that are going to make a tremendous difference on a global scale. And there's a lot of assistance from all dimensions in making sure that we connect to the people we're supposed to connect to so that we could start to share our gift. We know what our gifts are. We know what we do well. We know where our heart sings and is in resonance. And there is where you're completely happy with what you're doing. That's your gift. And with the equal amount of divine help that has entered, there's an equal amount of push to make sure that these relationships are not being forged, that whatever is already the relationships that already have formed are going to find a lot of friction. So there is something pushing back. It's not going to, I hate to put it in the sense of like the forces of light and the forces of dark, but there is something equally as powerful trying to make sure that these relationships are not forged. And so as my tribe, I want to just give you a sense of if you're having friction with people in your tribe, if you're having friction with the people you feel you're the closest with, it's not real. It's not real. There is a major effort to create the friction. So I've prepared a list of things to walk you through. These are messages that have come from the divine higher part of some of the people of our tribe. I am not going to be mentioning who the quotes belong to. But good morning. Someone just waved at me, good morning. First of all, love is all there is. There's nothing else that's real but love. And I always add to that, Pachamama, our Mother Earth, our Divine Mother, she's also the only other thing that's real. Everything else is perception. Everything else is the theater of our lives. We're casting the characters and we're playing out roles. And it's up to us to decide how we do that. But what is real is love and our Divine Mother. And the other part that's really important, that you need to speak your truth. Please, please, please speak your truth. Do it from a place of gentleness and courage and love. But there's something that came through with a beautiful friend of mine, is that it's important that we show up for ourselves. That we always show up for ourselves. Because once we do that, then we can show up for everybody else. So speak your truth and always show up for yourself. The third thing is, this is really important. And in another dimension, you have a divine aspect. That aspect has already created a blueprint for you. And all you need to do in order to allow that blueprint to manifest in this dimension, because time is folding, the third dimension matrix is collapsing, and the fifth dimension or higher dimensions that have this beautiful blueprint that's created by your own divine self, which encompasses your tribe, encompasses your gifts and your ability to be able to do that in life without having any friction, with beauty and love and all the things that we've been waiting for to come into our lives is already there, created by your higher self, your divine aspect. And the only thing you need to do is to stay in a state of presence, harmony, and love. Because then that starts to, there's a certain vibration that it can exist in. It can only exist in a state of harmony. Or another way to say it is in a state of zero. So it doesn't mean that you have to be in like this ecstatic state. It just means that you need to be in harmony. And so how do we do that? So this is the other gem. Don't have a relationship with negativity. In other words, right now there's major efforts to create friction for you. It's not yours. It's coming outside of you. It's coming through. I don't wanted to say attack, but it's coming through all different ways. Psychically, in your dreams, in the astral. It's other people coming in as messengers to place a seed of doubt in the relationships that you have and creating friction. So all you need to do is when these things come up, a lot of times we can't tell what's real and what's not real. And the only thing you need to do is not to have a relationship with it. Just do not engage it. Don't try to, just don't pay attention. Just allow the negativity to be there. And just say, I acknowledge you. And that way it dissipates faster. And the reason I say that is because sometimes we experience negativity and then we want to rationalize it. And that's engaging it. Then you want to bring some insight into it and you want to find the reason for it. There's no reason. It's there to take you off. The sooner you're back in harmony, the faster you win. If there is a winning or losing, because that's also an illusion. So do not engage your negativity. Just know that this will dissolve faster if you just let it be. And the other part is, anytime you find something about yourself, because we're hardest on ourselves, that's going to be mirrored to us, and it will, believe me, you're going to see parts of you that you're not going to like. And that is part of stripping away your self-worth. That's part of taking you out of a sense of who you are, and to put you in a lower state. And what you could say to yourself that can help is, yes, even you I can love. You being an aspect of yourself, or you being someone from the outside that's come in that is doing something that's not quite from a place of kindness and compassion, but you could still say, yes, even you I can love, because that allows us to be okay with all the people in our theater, all the people who are playing out roles in our life. And just know, beautiful tribe, that we've waited thousands of years to be here. We've chosen this time to be here, to make these connections, and to forge something very, very new. And there's, I speak of, I don't, I feel like there are people who say things about aliens and people say, oh, they're crazy. I'm like, well, how could you not think they're not other beings in this universe? Like, I think that's ridiculous. Of course, we have a lot of help, and we are part of a tribe, not only in missions that we're here to do, but we also have a galactic family. So I'm just sending all of you a lot of love. Stay in presence. The doorway to incredible manifestation has opened as of yesterday, and there is an equal amount of interest in parties that are happy with the state of affairs, that you stay and you linger in the matrix of negativity and lack and doubt. Love you all. So I'm back because I listened to the recording and I didn't want to leave it on the note of that I left it in. And so I'm chiming back in and just want to take a moment with you. Just take a moment, connecting to your breath, connecting to your heart, and expand out to connect to your tribe. And allowing yourself to fall into a state of love. Okay, now I can say goodbye. Love you guys.